All right, we're here at the Sleeping Giant, going to look for some ruins of where an old mine used to be. It's not supposed to be that big, but it's down the trail here. I got Dave with me, so we're gonna go check it out. Never been here, so figured it'd be a nice little day. It's kind of foggy. Supposed to be nicer this afternoon, but so this is like the Cabayan Trail, hiking trail, something like that. Bicycling. Looks like you could drive a truck down here. Nice easy walk. We're not going that far. You can go to T Harbor, Sawyer Bay, up to the top of the Giant, but I'd never make it. I'd need to bring my ATV, and I don't think they'd be too happy about that. Yeah, I just saw some stuff off the side of the trail here. The tin can dump. That's kind of interesting. Got an old carbide can, I believe. Yeah, that's an old carbide can. So somebody had a little mine site here at one time, I'm thinking. That's interesting. I didn't even know about this. Got cans over here too, right at the edge of a hill. Oh, there's a big pickle bottle back here. There's cans everywhere through here. Oh, looks like the old corn syrup can. A couple of them there. Something Max Jellies, a jelly can, and then the old pickle jar, 128 ounce. It looks like it's full of fat or something. That's kind of interesting. Somebody had some kind of little tiny mining operation going on here. They obviously had a little camp set up here. Couple bottles, eh? A little square bottle. Another one over there.
That's not a bad bottle.
Yeah.
This one's a little newer.
That's a ketchup bottle.
Broken. Looks like this hill's kind of been dug out a little bit. They might have even had a little adit here at one time. There's something up higher. Take a little walk up. Up, falling down. Yeah, looks like they dug out this area a bit. Little trench here. That's kind of interesting here. They got a little flat area here. They might have had a little test at it here. Trees are all wet from the fog. Yeah, you can see it's kind of trenched out here in a little flat area there, but they definitely had a campsite here long enough to dump a pile of cans and bottles everywhere. Huh. This is stuff that the parks won't tell you about. You don't know unless you find out or find something or stumble across something. But you got to get out there and find it. All right, well, that's a start anyways. Not the one we're looking for, but definitely something. It's almost like it's beaten down up here.
Well, there's either a cliff face or
Oh, it looks like a cave in there. I didn't bring a flashlight. It might just be a bear den.
If you hear a roar.
Yeah. No, it's nothing. Just a little pocket. It looked interesting, but
It's hard to find caves in granite.
Yeah.
As rocks.
yeah, the only caves you really find around here would be mine adits that you could call a cave. I just keep an eye out for crap like that. You never know.
This is the spot.
That's the trench there they dug out. Okay, so that trench is right there. I'm thinking that's part of the mine. This is the Perry's Bay silver mine. Just a small mine. Used to have a shaft, a trench, an open pit. And there's no information on dates or anything on it. So we're just going to take a little walk through the bush here. Supposed to be a little shaft filled with water that we can fall into. Easy to get out though, they say. See if there's anything else around here. So that would be the end of the trench that came out. Swampy in here. Still wandering through the bush here. Haven't seen anything really. We're kind of past the mark a bit, now heading back towards it. Big moose coming through. All right, we found the shaft. It's filled with water. That is the shaft. I don't know how deep it was. There's no records on the depth or anything. It used to be timber lined apparently, but looks like it's probably mostly collapsed in now and buried with silt and trees. Right beside this big mossy rock. Wow, everything's wet and rotten. Oh, you know what this mound is? This is the waste rock pile. So, judging the size of the waste rock pile, maybe 30, 40 feet deep at max. Yeah, because you can see the rocks all in here, big rock down there. This is old, like this is gotta be from the 30s, 40s. Interesting. I thought maybe there'd be some cabin ruins nearby or something, but so far we haven't seen anything.
Quite filled in, eh?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, the swamp on one side. That's why she's all filled with water. Yep. Jump in, let me know.
yeah. I don't think we
Yeah. Oh, this is even a waste rock pile on this side, so it might be a little deeper than 40. Ooh, that's all down trees that way. Well, we found the shaft anyway, so we're standing on another waste rock pile here. So there's 3 waste rock piles associated with the shaft, so maybe 50 feet deep.
You wonder what they saw that made them dig here, eh?
I always wonder how they find this stuff. And this kind of looks like a dugout trench here too. All the way down here. Yeah. Well, lots of activity. I just haven't seen any tin cans or any wooden structure foundation. Keep on looking. We're seeing these little pits. That's like about the 2nd or 3rd one now. So they were doing sampling around the whole area. We just can't find where they would have maybe had a cabin. Okay, working our way through wet, dense, slippery, mossy, rotten forest. Trying to find stuff from years ago. Just to tell a story about Perry's silver mine. And there doesn't seem to be a lot to it so far. Just a trench, a couple trenches, and a shaft, which is something. Okay, we're back to that trench that leads out to the trail. Well, there's an artifact. Plastic bottle. Nice. People. It's a park, people. Jesus. Oh.
If it's a depression in the ground, it's a dump.
Yeah. That's the trench that we first saw on the way here. Alright, so we haven't seen anything else in this area. It's all swamp back there. The mine stuff was back in here on this big corner. Haven't seen anything on this side. So we're gonna go check out this other mine. Okay, so this mine is called the Morgan's Junction Silver Mine. Now, I don't know where I got these coordinates from. I have no clue. There's no records. I checked through the internet, there's no records on the abandoned mine site. There's just, the internet says it doesn't exist. So I don't know how I got these coordinates, but we're gonna go check it out and see if there is anything there. All right, we've veered off the trail. We're off trail, and we're checking out the little area. It's highly unlikely there's anything here due to the fact that it's flat ground down here. I don't know where these coordinates came from.
How far are we from them?
Pretty far. Got a ways to go yet, but you get this white mossy, you start seeing shale rock. I'm just picking our way through. We're up on a high spot here, almost like a little mini cliff here. Just natural. Yeah.
Pretty good clip.
Wow, yeah. Like 50 feet down.
Yeah.
So there could be something down there. So how do we
drop down?
So how do we get down there? And then how do we get back up? I don't like loose shale rock like that. Remind me again why I do dumb crap like this. We've skirted the cliff, and it looks like we got a way down. All this loose rock here, flat shale. So this is the cliff, part of the cliff anyways, that shale cliff. And there's really no, what is it? Oh, maybe not. What the hell? That's just the light shining through, I think.
Oh yeah, through a crack.
Yeah, right in there. Yeah, I think it's just leaves with light shining through on them. Kind of interesting, but not. A couple little hollow spots in around here. All right. There's nothing here that says people were here.
Nope.
But that's a nice 1-inch piece of shable for a
you'd like
table.
to take it home. Just a little heavy.
A little heavy, yeah. Check out the moisture-laden spider web. Those are always cool. Check out this thing. I've never seen anything like that before growing on the bush. It looks like a friggin' brain coral. That is weird. Huh. Cool. Got a chicken in there somewhere. Oh, there he is. Wildlife sighting. Okay, this looks like it's been disturbed a bit here. But that could just be an uprooted tree. Alright, so it seems that there's nothing here. So I'm not sure where that name came from or where the coordinates came from. But there just doesn't seem to be anything in this area. So we're going to start picking our way back to the trail. And maybe see if we can find something else. Still working our way back to the trail here. Something blue here. It looks like a, yeah, it looks like a friggin' helium balloon. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, really? This is what happens when you put helium balloons up in the air. They end up in friggin' parks and pristine wilderness. Don't do that. All right, back to the main trail. Ontario Park Sleeping Giant Park Plot 2, tagged on a tree. Alright, so somebody put a rock in the tree here for some weird reason. Kind of strange. Yeah, for some reason this area is all disturbed. Shale all dug up and everything. And a shitty diaper. I'm not picking that up. They might be getting shale for the trail. Shale for the trail. Well, we're almost back here. Let's see if I can figure out. I didn't reset the tripometer. Overall 2.1 kilometers. So, not bad. That was our attempt at verifying the mines that were here. And one last thing. Garbage gone.